Hello everybody and welcome back to more political chatter, and in this video I will be introducing all of you to my new program to get subscribers more engaged. That is the creation of a mock government for the political chatter subscribers, and very exciting. We already have a bunch of candidates, but I did just want to make this video to explain it a little bit more and to publicize it a bit more. I posted it. I've made numerous posts in my community page now about it, but in this video I will just be explaining everything about it if you didn't understand before, and you can declare a position after I explain everything in the comments of this video, or I guess any other video or post or whatever, so I see it. So a mock government basically is a fake government that will be run by myself, the political chatter, and of course you all, the subscribers. And basically there are four positions. I do have, this was my main post where I announced it, but there are four positions, that being the Senate, which has now been filled already, the House of Representatives, the Supreme Court, and the Vice President. So in this mock government, I am the president, and we'll get to legislation and all of that. But just to get a seat, first of all, how it will work. Um, as I said, you can claim a position in the comments of this video or this post or whatever, or in your own community post or video, and you tag me and make sure I see it. You can announce your candidacy there. But again, we only have spots in the House of Representatives and the Supreme Court. Positions. I just said that. The House of Reps and Supreme Court. However, there is also the Senate and the Vice President. The Vice President, there's only one of those, and that will be a very exclusive position for this one person, and that is a very tough contest between these very worthy five candidates. It will be a brawl for someone to win there. But again, there was one vice president. There are 3 seats on this Supreme Court. Obviously, we don't want to have too many seats like the 100 senators or, over 400 representatives, because I don't have that many people who would want to do it. We're not completely filled yet. So there's only 3 Supreme Court justices. We currently have 9 candidates, so that's a fierce competition there. And then in the House of Representatives, there are going to be 20 members, and we currently have 26 candidates filed to run. So my goal is to have a contest for the Senate and the House. Every seat, the 10 seats in the Senate and the 20 seats in the House, I want there to be a competition between at least 2 people for every single seat. So that means that we need 20 Senate candidates, which we have accomplished, and it means that we need 40 House members, or House candidates. We're currently at 26. We need 14 more in the House. So that is what we are struggling on. As for Vice President, there will be only 1 vote, since there's 1 seat, and the maximum options I can put in a poll, and we'll get to how you vote, and it will be on my community page in the polls. So we've reached our 5 maximum. And then there's 3 Supreme Court seats. I wouldn't mind having 5 candidates for each, so we can have more there. Moving on, taking position. So this is how you get elected. Again, I will randomly pair each person once we have enough candidates, once each one's filled. For the Senate and the House, I will pair 2 people against each other, and then whoever wins that does automatically become a senator or representative. For the Supreme Court, we currently have 9 candidates right now, so that'll be three candidate races. So 1 person will come on top. That will be interesting to see. And then Vice President will have 1 vote. And then your duties while in office. So this is just to make, this mock government is to make the channel and the community better, and everything about the political chatter better. So after you're sworn in, um, so you take your position, and so any congressperson will be able to introduce legislation regarding videos, posts, graphics, etc. Anything you could think of that you think would make this better. Branching out to do other things. Helping with growing this channel and stuff like that. There's talk about a Discord server. Stuff like that. Um, and then once it's formally introduced to Congress, Congress will vote. First, the House of Representatives. It is just like how the U.S. government works. It will first be voted on in the House. If it passes, it goes to the Senate. If it passes the Senate, it will go to me, and I can either veto it or sign it into law. And then I won't go into all the details, like all the constitutional rules and stuff. So how you will vote if you're in office? I will, make a formal, official community post about a vote on this piece of legislation, and all of the Congress people that I have listed, they can vote yes or no in the comments of that post. If they don't see it, I will tag every congressperson so that they see the post, but if they don't, they're counted as a no vote. And then the vice president serves as the extremely important tie-breaking vote in the Senate. And the vice president is also very important because they discuss policy matters with me when I need to make a decision on passing something into law. Supreme Court justices will have the job of looking over, checks and balances, everything, and they can overturn legislation only under certain circumstances, which I won't go into yet, but they can't just turn over anything, only if they present a good case. And then, I kind of talked about this legislation. Passage, House, Senate, then signed by me. Can be rejected by the House, whatever. If I veto a bill, it gets returned to the House and Senate. If it passes there again, so this is where it kind of differs from the U.S. government. So if I veto it, it goes back to Congress. If both houses, the House and the Senate, if they both pass it again, then it goes into law only if the vice president votes in favor of it. There's another duty of the vice president. You can run for a maximum of 2 positions. 2. And members actually can be impeached through a vote in the Senate, just the Senate, not the House, and approval by me. If they are inactive in government, not doing anything, or there's some sort of scandal or something, and they need to be removed. Other rules may be added in. And then, for each seat in the Senate, maximum of 2 candidates. And whatever. Actually, the Supreme Court, there doesn't need to be a maximum of 4. There could be a maximum of 5. And so if you have any other questions, again, this is where we currently stand. We have more seats in the Supreme Court, more seats in the House of Representatives. When those fill up or it's clear that no one else is joining in, I will begin elections, and I will make sure to tag all the candidates. So thank you for watching. Get engaged, and I will see you all next time.